Like Dave Portnoy is like screaming his fucking head off over there. He's like, I'm thinking about buying a fucking WNBA franchise myself. They need to pay these girls more. And
especially for throwing dildos at them.
I mean, that's part of the course. If you're starting literally fist fights on the fucking this is, I have nothing against this personally. I have nothing against this. I would like to see this be like a Jerry Springer, but basketball.
No.
Yes. Yes.
No.
I would very much like to see this be Jerry Springer, but basketball. Because dildos on the court, fist fights, whites versus blacks. That's Jerry Springer. That's selling. That's what's selling tickets right now. I'm not saying it has to be like fantastical and shit like Jerry Springer, but like that's essentially what we're equating this to.
So what's the reason behind the dildos?
I have literally no idea. And the craziest part about this is like the caption on this clip was like, they're throwing another dildo has hit the court. So this is like
this is during the game.
This has been happening. Yeah, this has been happening.
You know, Detroit hockey, when I lived in Detroit, they would throw squid, octopus
onto their
ice. Yeah.
Let's see this dildo. Watch this. This shit is fucking. Look, they all just stop.
They're like, what is that?
Look at the ref. Watch him.
Look
at the fucking. This thing is. That thing
That's
is
King
saucy,
Kong.
dude. That thing is saucy. Now watch what he does. Watch this. This shit had me in stitches. Watch him. He kicks it away. He kicks it away like it's like a fucking. You know, like when you're skateboarding or rollerblading and you're trying to kick away the rocks so you don't run over them and fucking fall. That's like exactly what this guy just did with this dildo. He's like, let me just kick this out of the way real quick. Dude, that shit
arresting people. So now what's going to happen is when you want to go watch a WNBA game, you're going to have to get patted down for a dildo.
And that's the funniest part is that like they're really going to, this is going to become like a post 9/11 situation. You know how like before 9/11 when you were getting on planes, like they searched you and shit, but it wasn't like take off your shoes. We're going to run you through this x-ray. What did you eat for breakfast? Like, and then of course, after 9/11, air travel was never the same. This is going to be like that. Like, this is going to be like every time you enter a stadium, they're going to like actually pat you down. So it's like they're ruining these games because this is going to make it harder to sneak in like vodka bottles and shit like that. You know what I mean? At least that's what I think.
I just can't imagine being a grown ass adult paying to go to a game and throwing a dildo at the teammates. So is it a particular team? Is it somebody that, you know, maybe you're just throwing dildos because it's just like the opposing team? Or is it all WNBA games? That's
a good question. Look, I wanted to go into the comments to try to see if we could get some info. So see, we have a serial dildo thrower at this point. So like I said, it's been happening. Like this is maybe like the third time. So like the first comment down, look at this. Sir, a second dildo has hit the floor. This fucking George Bush meme, dude. A second dildo has hit the floor.
What game is this? Do we know?
I do not. I have no idea. I didn't even pay attention to the ticker.
Just wondering what city it's in.
Oh, yeah. I mean, let's see. Serial dildo.
What?
This is AI. This is that's a girl throwing a t-shirt. That's a girl throwing a t-shirt. That was the funniest fucking thing. Holy shit, dude. That is hilarious, dude. That is hilarious. Holy
Somebody catch it with theher mouth?
No, the guy just caught it. But dude, that is hilarious. I don't even nobody's even putting any information. Dave Portnoy with the dildo is the funniest thing. Dude, you know why this is so funny? Is because Dave is legitimately obsessed with the WNBA now.
I'm not obsessed, but I'm definitely more interested.
Dude, he is obsessed. Like, you know how I mentioned those stud buds or whatever before? Mm-hmm. They're called that because they're legitimately like the two dykiest lesbians in the NBA. But they did those live streams. They did the behind the scenes. They were like almost all the like heavy hitter stars and like Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese. They were all in this like live stream that those two girls did. And the like Dave Portnoy watched it and was like obsessed. He got obsessed with it to the point to where like he's trying to like get the stud buds like on stream and shit like that. Dave's thinking about buying like a fucking WNBA franchise, and like this guy is losing his mind over the WNBA. So to see this fucking photo of him holding a dildo in a live stream like that in reference to this is actually really fucking funny. I believe at this time all these dildos are connected. It might be an inside job. I really think so too, especially if they're all green.
Someone got arrested. I just did a quick Google.
Oh, what was it?
Someone got, I don't know, it just said it's leading to arrests.
Hit a couple lines off of that article. Spit some facts to us real quick.
Person arrested for throwing sex toy onto WNBA court, leak says.
Not a guy, not a girl. It doesn't say no.
It was between the Golden State Valkyries and Atlanta Dream earlier this week. Atlanta Dream's a pretty good team.
So it was all just one person or one game? It wasn't like a...
This incident was the first of two to hit the WNA this week. So 2 incidences this week. With a second green toy landing at the court of another Valkyries road game. So it's a Valkyries fan.
This has to be an inside job.
Against the Chicago Sky. So it's someone in the Valkyries fan base.
I believe this is an inside job.
Has to be.
This has to... Imagine it's like the Valkyries like mascot. When he's like not needed on the floor, he's just like throwing dildos on there.
The Valkyries even won. And they still threw the dildo.
The dildo is what gave them the spirit that they needed to bring that game home, is what I imagine. That's how I like to imagine it. You know?
So here's some tweets from some WNBA players. Sophie Cunningham said, "Stop throwing dildos on the court. You're going to hurt one of us."
Oh, God. I mean, she's kind of like not wrong. Like, imagine, picture one of these girls slipping on that thing. Like booking it down the court and slipping on that thing.
Absolutely.
And the way that they flop, like, because you've seen the way some of these girls flop when they get technical fouls and shit. Imagine it would be like a fucking Looney Tunes car crash. It'd be like, like all these crazy noises and shit.
And hold my fart like a bong rip.